Now that we've reviewed the various components of the script template for a video newsletter, it's time to see how the template works on a real-world example. If you haven't done so already, go to this web address and download the script template. It's free and will not only help you follow along, but you can use it for your own video dabblings. The nonprofit in this example will be Cabrini Green Legal Aid, or CGLA, and the video's purpose is to inform and thank supporters for their upgrade to a new office. We'll begin by creating our introduction and closing segments to provide the bookends that will contain our key points. The introduction shot will cover who, where, and why of the video, and the script will read, "Hi, my name is Maggie Devani, Director of Operations at Cabrini Green Legal Aid, and we're here in our soon-to-be former office because today is moving day." Short and sweet so as to get right to the key points. Notice under Setup, we've indicated that a GorillaPod will be used to film a stationary shot of ourselves. The distance from the camera will be about 1 to 2 arms lengths, and since we want to capture clear audio, we'll need to avoid noisy areas. Below the introduction's key footage is its B-roll, which in this case will be the outside of the old office. To increase the visual appeal of our video's intro, we're going to take Maggie's introduction and transition it into a voiceover using the footage from the old office. That way, when she begins talking about the soon-to-be former office, you'll actually see the old office while she's referencing it. The setup for the old office B-roll will be a panning shot at eye level taken from across the street. And as with all B-roll, don't talk while filming. It's important to capture the sounds of your environment in case you want to use them later while editing. Now that the beginning of the video is complete, let's focus on the closing. The plan is to have the executive director's extended thank you lead into a montage of a few other staff members simply saying thank you. This is a nice way to expand the face of your organization to people who might not be too comfortable on camera because anyone can say thank you. So the shot that we are looking for is to have the executive director and a few other staff members saying thank you at the new office. For the script element, we're actually going to split it into 2 parts. Remember, this is a template, so it's meant to be tweaked and altered to fit your needs. Think of it as a tool to help you organize your thoughts, not a rigid set of rules that can't be broken under any circumstance. So the first part will have the executive director briefly summarizing the office move and thanking supporters. Something like, "We just wanted to take a moment to thank you for this new building. It's been a crazy move, but it's worth it. Your support will allow us to expand our staff and provide better care for our community. We simply can't say it enough. Thank you." And for the second part, we'll just write thank you, as that's all we want people to say, and we'll film it a number of times with different people. Since we'll be filming multiple people, the setup should alter camera heights and change backgrounds to keep the footage visually interesting. And since we actually want to hear everyone, we'll avoid noisy areas. Now for the heart of the video, the key points. The first key point is the most general and briefly expands on the video's purpose mentioned in the introduction, which in this case is the office move. So the shot will be a moving overview at the beginning of the day, recorded before we are packed up and in the new office. And the loose script will have a staff member briefly discuss the details of the move, what it entails, etc. For the setup, we'll use a variety of stationary shots, filmed at eye level and at a distance of 1 to 2 arm lengths. The supporting footage for this key point will be some B-roll of staff members taping up boxes and staff or movers loading the boxes onto a moving truck. For taping up boxes, we're planning on a stationary, eye-level shot while not talking. For boxes being loaded on a moving truck, you want to get a variety of close-ups at different filming heights while not talking. If the movers or your staff are talking while loading, that's okay. When don't talk is written in any B-roll section, it's specifically directed at you as the cameraman. When filming, some people have the nasty habit of sporadically narrating over the footage, which can nip you in the butt later while editing. For the next key point, we want to get some testimony from the staff about how the move will impact them personally. So the shot will be of a staff member providing testimony as they pack. The setup will be a stationary shot from about 1 to 2 arm lengths away at eye level because it's the most personal. And since we want to hear their testimony, we're going to avoid noisy areas when filming. As with most testimony, we're going to use a loose script and just ask them to briefly describe how the move impacts them personally. The supporting footage for these testimonials will be some B-roll of the outside of the new office. This will be very nice to use in a voiceover so we can cut to shots of the new building while the staff is talking about what it means to them. And there we have it, A customized script for a video newsletter. As we mentioned earlier, you don't have to fill in every single part of our script. It's merely a template, so adapt it as you see fit. You'll also notice that in this particular video that we ended up using a fairly loose script. When you begin producing a number of web videos, you'll find that most of them end up being scripted word for word. So when you have a casual subject like a video newsletter relating to a moving day, it's nice to use a loose script, which lets a little more of your staff and volunteers' personality shine through. In the next section, we'll take the actual footage captured while filming using this script and prepare it to be edited in Windows Movie Maker.